Welcome to NKTelco Sports. We're here at Wright State Lake Campus where the Huntington Foresters take on the Wright State Lake Campus Lakers. Tonight's game sponsored by Hot Brass Personal Defense, Varsity Lanes, Grand Lake Skate USA, Stolly Insurance, and NKTV bringing you tonight's game between the Lakers and the Huntington University Foresters. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me, Dave Knapke, for the play-by-play and color commentary of tonight's game between these two schools. Wright State, the Lake Campus, coming off a tough loss on the road. Coach Westerland goes back to a couple of things, Dave, and it's defense and turnovers.
Yes, that's what got them in trouble. They started out pretty good in the first half against Ohio Valley University. Scored 44 points, and they really got the defense underneath. They got outscored a lot in the paint, 44-12, and then they had a scoring drought. So need to work on that. On the upside, Jalen Huff and Jordan Garman both had 22 points apiece. They were 10 and 24 in their threes. So right now they're trying to break a 3-game losing streak and hope to turn it around today.
Huntington University, on the other hand, they stand 2-3, and a very experienced and a very deep program at Huntington.
Yes, they are. A veteran team, 4 seniors and 3 juniors. Of course, they're a 4-year school, where the Lake Campus primarily a 2-year school. They're coached by Ty Blatt in the 10th year. Very successful program, averages 17 points. Average 17 wins a year. Their leading scorers, Tyler Arians, 21 points and almost 10 rebounds a game. Mike Bush averages 18 points. They average 82, give up 85. Very balanced. They have 6 players that average at least 7 points.
We're just moments away from the opening tip-off of Huntington University versus the Wright State University Lake Campus. We'll return right after this.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us! Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
Just moments away from the opening tip-off. Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me, Dave Knapke. We've got Huntington and the Wright State University Lake Campus introducing our starting lineup for the Lakers. Jordan Gorman, number 1. Jalen Huff, number 5.
Matt Benn, number 14.
And number 14, Matt Benn. And number 30 is Chaz Painter. Javion Johnson, number 22, also in the lineup.
So your lineup for the Lakers, number 1, Jordan Gorman, number 5, Jalen Huff, number 14, Matt Benn, number 22, Javion Johnson, and number 30, Chaz Painter, as the Lakers getting ready for the tip.
And the Foresters of Huntington, number 44, Tyler Arns will step into the center circle. And he'll jump against number 30 for the Lakers. And that's Chaz Painter. So Painter and Arns. And the tip will be controlled by Huntington. Inside move. Turnaround left-handed shot is good. And Tyler Arns averaging about 21.4 points per game as the first basket of the night. Gordon will bring it up court. Matt Bin with the start in the starting lineup tonight from Fort Recovery. He's number 14. He'll move to the center, back out. Long range jump shot off target by Huff, and out of bounds it'll go.
Nice break there. Good hustle there by number 11, Devin Murder, as he's able to hit it off of a Forester player.
Bin on the baseline. He'll get it back out front to Huff. Jump shot, and it's good for three as Jordan Gorman with the bucket.
Gorman averaging almost 18 points a game. He's been double digits all but one.
Foresters with a basketball, and it's taken away by Painter. Huff with a basketball on the right wing, moves to the left side. Back around to Gorman. Gorman to Bin. Bin goes inside to Painter, tries to make a move, but that's a Laker turnover. Yoder, number 24, back out, and the big man Tyler Arns at 6'8", a junior, connects for his second bucket.
Arns did it on the inside where he had a nice move, and that time he hits the three.
Painter back out to Huff. Over to Painter. He'll try and move against Arns. Tipped away by the Foresters. They'll be on the break. Quickly up court, Platt with a short jumper, and it's good. And Huntington 7, Wright State University Lake Campus 3 on the Grand Lake Skate USA and St. Mary's scoreboard.
Lakers could really use the basket here. Down by 4 already. Need a good possession.
Number 11, Nick Passino in the game. As Gordon back to Bin at the shot clock goes off, and good defense by Huntington as Bin's three-footer bounces out of bounds.
Yeah, good man-to-man defense. Wright State wasn't able to get any passes that did anything. No entry passes. Nobody was really in a position to score as the clock runs out.
From the outside. And Arns hits another one.
You can tell why he averages 21.4 a game. He's on an even higher pace right now.
He's going to connect for 21 in the first few minutes of this one if the rate he's going. Pass inside to Painter, and he connects. He'll draw the foul, and he'll step to the line as Chaz Painter, 6'7" freshman out of Columbus, Indiana, will try to convert the three-point play.
Nice entry pass there by Pisano. Got Painter in a nice spot here. Chance for the three-point play.
Around and out. Rebound down to Huntington. Platt will handle it. Connor Platt back out. Top of the key as Huntington works it around the perimeter. 24 is Yoder. Back out to Murder. Long range jumper, a little bit off target. Battle for the rebound, but there's going to be a foul on number 24. That's Andrew Yoder, a 6'4" sophomore for Huntington.
Nice job by the positioning there to get the rebound as we have a substitution for the Lakers. Is number 24, Quincy Green, a 6'3" sophomore in the game.
Green averages 10 points a game, so let's see what the Lakers can do as they come across the timeline. Gorman. Passano back over to Green. To Ben on the baseline. Back out top of the key. They'll pull it up. Three-point goal, no good. Rebound will come down to Scott, and here comes Huntington. Inside Arns with a turnaround left-handed jumper, and he connects.
Arns 4 for 4, already in double digits with 10.
Long-range jumper, it's off target. Rebound comes down to Platt. Owens will handle it, or rather Bush will handle it. There's the jumper by Arns, and boy, timeout Huntington, or timeout Wright State, as Arns just on an incredible run, Dave.
5 for 5. He's got 3 threes, a couple inside moves or a couple baskets. He's 5 for 5 as a team. They're 6 for 7.
Great start by Huntington. I'd like to remind you that tonight's game being brought to you by NKT TV, Hot Brass Personal Defense in Salina, Varsity Lanes in St. Mary's, Stolly Insurance in Salina, and our scoreboard sponsor tonight, Grand Lake Skate USA in St. Mary's. And on that scoreboard, it's Huntington 15, Wright State University Lake Campus 5 with 15:49 to play here in the opening half of basketball. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of men's college basketball on Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Wednesday, November the 15th at 6 p.m., Thursday, November 16th at 8 p.m. You can also watch the games on demand at nktelco.net. Well, Tyler Arns came in averaging 21.4 points, Dave, and he has the hot hand to say the least.
13 of the 15 points already. He's just put on a show so far for the 6A junior. Coach Richard Sutherland, in his second year here, trying to rally the troops as he calls a much-needed timeout. See what they can do here on this possession.
Huntington will apply a little pressure as Gorman will bring it up court. He'll go across the timeline. Huff will handle it as the Lakers run their cuts. Huff trying to go down the lane. Right-handed jump shot as he switches hands, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. Jalen Huff with the basket.
Nice job there following his shot. Almost a steal there.
There's Arns. He's on down low. Kicks it back out to Platt, but that's a turnover by the Foresters all alone. And with the jam, number 21, that's Zeke Millhouse, or Zacharias. No, I didn't get it right. Zacharias. Zacharias. Have to work at it.
Either way, that was a nice jam there.
And he jammed it. And Huntington will lose the ball on the baseline as Millhouse, entry into the lineup, creates a little bit of a stir for the Lakers, who now trail by 6.
Lakers have picked up the intensity. He's called 2 straight turnovers since that timeout.
All tipped away, but there's going to be a foul with that. That's going to go against Mike Bush, who Bush is a 5'7" senior, and he has averages 10 assists per game for the Foresters, as well as 18 points a game. Inbound play. Lakers will settle into their offense. Clock at 14.5 to go here. Opening quarter. Huff will try it. No good, and Arns will get the rebound. Bush with the basketball. Arns will go to his right and back down the lane. Short left-handed jumper. Shot just a little bit short. It's going to go off the Lakers, and Huntington will inbound it.
Arns shows that he's human. He actually misses a shot there. As a good defense there by the Lakers.
Took a while for that first miss to come as Huntington will inbound it. Bush with the basketball. Back over to Platt. Platt will go to the right side and down the lane. Left-handed shot no good. Rebound by Arns. He'll push it back out to Platt, and they'll work around the perimeter, but we've got a whistle.
So Lakers drew the charge. That was going to be on number 35, Kyle Platt. His fourth foul on Huntington. There hasn't been a foul yet on the Lakers.
15-9 on the Grand Lake Skate USA scoreboard. 15-9, 13:52 to go. Gorman Down the lane, short jumper, no good. Scramble for the rebound, Huntington gets it. Here's Bush. Over to the right side, jump shot no good. Rebound in the corner and the Lakers will control. Gorman back over to Green. Three substitutes off the Huntington bench, as three starters will catch a breather.
Lakers offense has been a little bit better the last few possessions ever since that timeout.
Wright State with the basketball. Pass to the corner, back out to Huff. Huff is going to put the ball on the floor to the lane, pulls up, shot off the basket and around and in.
Bassano with the hometown roll there. And they're within 4.
He'll get the bucket, and quickly Huntington goes to the hoop. The Lakers on the break. They go to the left side. Short jumper is Clay. Shot no good. Got to make that shot by Gorman. The ball will go out of bounds, and Huntington will have it.
Foul on 21, Millhouse. First foul for the Lakers. It's number 20, Perk Mallory into the game for the Lakers.
Mallory comes in. He's a 6'6" freshman. Perk averaging 3.8 points per game.
Also number 12, Isaiah Clay. He's a guarding defender there. Another freshman. 12 freshmen on the team. Extremely young team for the Lakers.
They try to apply some pressure with the newcomers in the lineup, but Mike Bush, number 10 out front for Huntington, he'll handle the basketball. Murder with it. Pass inside, and bucket's good. Trevor Lockwood with the bucket. 17-11, up court quickly. Here comes Owens. Back out, nice pass inside, and Owens shot blocked. Up court quickly, the Lakers. Clay will handle it. Inside the arc, shot no good. Rebound comes down to Platt.
Well, up and down. Nice defensive play there. A block before by Quincy Green on the defensive side.
Foresters into their offense. There's the shot off the glass, and it's good as Mike Bush, 5'7" senior, takes it to the hoop, and it's an 8-point Huntington University lead. Off the glass, and that shot will fall.
Nice drive there by Jake Ryan for the score.
Ryan just into the lineup with the bucket. Bush will move it inside, push it back out, but that'll be a Huntington travel. So that's a turnover, and the Foresters will have the basketball.
I like the
defense. Turn the basketball over, rather.
Sorry, Dave. I like the defensive intensity that the Lakers have brought. Really, ever since that timeout, they were down 15-5. Seemed like they were on the verge of getting blown out, and they've picked up a tempo, cut the lead to 6.
Yeah, Arns just had an incredible start. Not all of that was inside either, as the short jumper is no good by Ryan, and he puts it back up and in.
Fortunate that ball came back to him and is able to put it in.
Ryan with the basket for the Lakers, up court quickly. There's Lockwood, he'll feed it off, and the basket is good. Number 24, that's Andrew Yoder. 6'4" sophomore with the basket. It's 21-15.
It's like we'll have an illegal screen against the Lakers.
So Huntington will get the basketball, 10.5 to go. As Tyrone Azine will come into the game for the Lakers. Azine into the lineup. He's number 23. 6'5" freshman, as Bush will bring it up court. Looks for the pick, Looks for the open man, pushes it back out. In the corner, shot no good. Battle for the rebound, and the Lakers will win the battle. Clay will handle it, top of the key. Off the glass, and that shot is good. Millhouse with the bucket. Got a whistle for some timeout or substitutes, breaking the action. Huntington changes lines, so to speak, as does Wright State.
Yeah, both teams playing a lot of players, both these teams playing up-tempo, trying to keep that pace, and they'll need a lot of players to try to get a double team here.
They try to double team Bush, but there's the turnover. This is Gorman on the breakaway. He'll get the layup. And the Lakers pull to within 2 with 9:39 to go in the first half.
Yeah, quite a turnaround from the way it started out, 15-5.
Great defense from that timeout on. The Lakers have really, as you said, Dave, stepped it up a lot. Turnaround jump shot by Arns, and boy, he comes back into the lineup, and the 6'8 junior connects again. Lead is at 4 points. Long range jumper, it's good, and Quincy Green hits the 3, and the Lakers are within a point as Coach Richard Westerland pleads for defense on this possession, and possibly the Lakers can take the lead here on the Grand Lakes Skate USA scoreboard, 23-22. Huntington with the basketball and a 1-point lead, and there's the turnover. Great opportunity here, Dave, for the Lakers to take the lead.
Yes, they really caused a lot of turnovers, 7 turnovers already. When it was 15-5, there's no way they'd be at this point with the chance to take the lead. Lakers have already had 8 different players score.
Let's see what Gorman does. He's battling Bush. Bush is a senior. Gorman only a freshman. Into the offense they go. It's a basket here, and the Lakers will have the lead for the first time tonight. Down the lane, shot no good, just didn't fall as Ryan shot just a little bit off target. Bush and Arns will take the long 3, and Bush will get the rebound. Back over to Arns, off the glass. The shot will roll home, and the lead jumps back to 3 points.
Arns again. Bush, like you said, he averages 10 assists a game. He does a nice job of distributing it.
Couple of seniors, too.
Yes.
2 seniors there, a veteran playmaker and a nice player in the pivot. Long range jump shot, no good. And Arns will get the rebound. Lakers got ever so close to taking the lead. Murder the basketball down the lane. Comes Connor Platt, but he'll draw the foul, and the 6'2 sophomore will go to the free throw line.
Platt averages just under 10 points a game as he draws the foul on number 20, Perk Mallory, his first, team 4th.
First free throw is good, and Huntington's lead now is at 4 as Chaz Painter will come back into the lineup for the Lakers. He started the game in the middle.
That's the first made free throw we've had today. We're more than halfway through the first half.
Platt's second free throw also good, and Huntington jumps that lead back to 5. Gorman gets the play from Coach Westerland. Long range jump shot by Huff, no good, and the battle for the rebound is going to be a jump ball as Quincy Green had the rebound.
I got a little bit of a break. I think Green might have traveled before he actually had the block there, but Lakers with another chance under their own basket. Gorman with the trigger.
About to take the basketball from The official's hand, 7:21 to go. Huff back inside to Green. Number 24, Quincy Green with the bucket. 27-24, Huntington with the 3-point lead. Platt back out to Yoder. They work the perimeter, try to get it inside to Arns. Nice move, he puts the shot up and in, and it's gonna count.
Nice job there by Arns. He was double teamed. He split the double team, drove the foul. He's got a chance to already be at 20 with this foul shot.
He's almost to his average with 6:56 to go in the first half. So
he has had quite a game so far. He rattles it home.
It's interesting to look at Huntington's roster. And of course, it doesn't surprise you that everybody except for one player is from Indiana. Many of them from the Huntington area, which is pretty interesting. Let's see what the Lakers can do. They're down by 6. Painter, Arns is on him. He'll go back out to Gorman, top of the key, trying to make a move inside off of Painter's pick. Green. Back out to Gorman. Shot clock. It's going to hit the edge of the rim, and Huntington will grab the rebound. Good defense there by the Foresters. Looking to advance that lead. 14, junior Scott into the lineup for Huntington. Pass down low to Platt, but he's going to draw the foul. And
they also they're trying to get a goaltending as well, as they thought that he hit the rim or hit the net, but it looks like they won't get it. To draw the foul on Matt Ben, number 14, is Platt, who hit 2 of 2 free throws, is back on the foul line.
Discussion on the sidelines. But Huntington will shoot the free throws with it 30-24. Connor Platt at the line. 3rd straight made free throw. Number 21, Zeke Millhouse, comes back into the lineup. Four in a row for Platt. 8-point Huntington lead. 6:04 to go as Gorman brings it across the timeline. Off the pick by Painter, he'll go down the lane. Shot off the glass, and nice drive by the 5'9" freshman. 32-26, 5:49 to go, first half of play. Court jump shot no good. Rebound comes down to the Lakers. Quickly up court is Huff. Huff goes to his right, tries to move it down the lane, passes it out front. Stolen. Long range Platt, and he connects. Connor Platt off the steal by junior Scott. Painter, he's going to try to work down the lane, and he'll draw the foul. (35-26) with 5:20 to go here in the first half of basketball.
And the Lakers had it down to 23-22, and Foresters have opened it back up. Another chance here with the ball being triggered in here by Jalen Huff.
Huff will inbound it. He gets it into Painter. Back out to Millhouse. Painter. Shot doesn't go as Huntington will get the rebound. Painter will draw the foul. That's going to be a blocking foul.
Painter's first foul. I think it's a 17 foul, so we'll be shooting 1-and-1 here for Platt, who's already been 4 for 4 on the line.
Several substitutes for the Lakers. Number 24, Quincy Green, back into the lineup, as well as number 11, Nick Passano. Passano, a 6'9" freshman. And Green, a 6'3" sophomore for the Lakers. As we go into the 1-and-1 with Connor Platt, a very accurate free throw shooter at the line. Front end, rolls around and out, and Green gets the rebound. Gorman going. Pass off inside, shot off the glass, and it's good. Passano with the bucket. Long range shot by Platt, no good, and Passano with a rebound. There's the feed inside, it doesn't fall. Quickly up court, Huntington on the break. That's number 14, Junior Scott with a bucket. 37-28. Gorman, short jumper, and he connects. 7-point difference.
Gorman with 9 points to lead the Lakers. They cut it within 7.
Scott back over to the right side, and Yoder. Shot no good, or rather Platt with the shot, and the battle for the rebound, and Passano will have it.
Job there is a block Platt shot, and then they steal it away from him. So they draw the foul on Platt. Should be the, I guess they call that a player control foul, the 17th foul on the Foresters.
And Mike Bush, senior guard for Huntington, will come back into the lineup. He's on Gorman as he brings it across the timeline. Green, pull-up jumper, he connects. Quincy Green, nice shot. 5-point difference. Huntington with the ball and the lead. Bush cut off there by Green. They move it to the corner. Platt will get it back out to Bush. Back over to Owens. He looks inside. There's Arns, who's double teamed. Owens tries to maneuver amongst the Laker timber inside, and he'll draw the foul.
Tried to double team Arns. He does a nice job of dishing it off as Owens, number 1, will shoot for the Foresters 2 shots.
Passano will pick up his first foul for the Lakers. And the free throw is good as Owens connects. More substitutes, this time for Huntington. Andrew Yoder, number 24, into the lineup, as is Mason Cornerstone, number 20. And the free throw is good. Huntington doing a nice job at the line. So Green will lose the basketball, but fortunately the Lakers pick it up, and that pass inside tipped away as Passano's pass goes astray. In the corner and on the baseline is Yoder, off the glass is good. Wow. Andrew Yoder with a fine move on the baseline. 9-point difference, timeout. Wright State University Lake Campus takes the timeout. We'll take a break as well. Our score, Huntington University 41, Wright State University Lake Campus 32, and we'll be back right after this.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
The Lakers pull close, and then Huntington goes on a spurt, and the margin, like right now, just 9 points, but the Lakers just can't quite get that extra basket or that extra play.
Yeah, it seems like Huntington, every time they get close, Huntington pushes it. Last time the Lakers took a timeout, they really picked up their game. We'll see what happens here.
Gorman shot from the side, no good, and Cornerstone with a rebound. Here comes Bush. Cut off there as the Laker defense digs in. Shot clock at 15 seconds. Pass out and it's stolen. Lakers steal. Here they come on the break. Nice move as Huff will pick up the bucket. 41-34, 7-point difference. There's a lob inside and it's going to go astray, but it's picked up by Arns and he's blocked there by Passano. But he's also going to draw the foul.
Almost got away with a steal, but Forster's able to come up with it. He's get a replay there. Working hard to get that steal, but it goes right back to Lockwood. Lockwood gets fouled. We're shooting 2 here.
Healthy foul by Passano.
Didn't get cheated on that one.
Nope, he did not. He did not. Lockwood at the line. Trevor Lockwood, a 6'8" senior.
Only the second miss from the foul line this half. So Foresters are 6 of 8 from the charity stripe.
Free throw off the edge of the rim, and the rebound comes down to Huff. Green with the basketball, back over to Gorman. Huff has it. Green on the cut, he'll have the basketball top of the key, long range, just a little bit short, and out of bounds it goes.
Lakers so far in the night, just 2 of 11 on their threes.
I think they need just a little bit more patience with the basketball. Down by 7. Whistle blows and something inside going on.
Looks like number 20, Mallory, draws his second foul. This will be a double bonus here as looks like Lockwood will have a chance to try to hit 2 of them this time as he missed the 2 before.
Lockwood's first, no good. Foul goes against Perk Mallory as Painter will come in. Chaz Painter back in the lineup for the Lakers. Second free throw is short, but Huntington gets the rebound, and the short jumper put up and in by number 24, I believe that's Yoder. And that's a 9-point lead for Huntington again. 1:10 to go. Running right-hand shot, no good. A rebound will come down to Yoder. Bush will bring it up court. That's Hughes with the basketball over to Lockwood. Going to be tipped out of bounds, and on the Grand Lakes Skate USA scoreboard, it's 43 for Huntington, 34 for Wright State University Lake Campus with 50 seconds to go here in the opening half of basketball. Bush goes down the lane. He'll dump it off, and there's the dunk as Lockwood pushes that lead to 11 points at 45-34.
Another nice pass there by Bush. So he's had several assists in this half.
Painter, long range, shot no good. Rebound comes down to Yoder. Bush will bring it up court. Shot clock is off as we've got 14 seconds to go in the half. Bush will take his time handling the basketball. Huntington sets the play up. He'll take the shot from 17 feet, and Bush hits nothing but net. And it's a 13-point difference as we head to the locker rooms. Our score, Huntington University 47, Wright State University Lake Campus 34. We'll return right after this.
Jump, jump. What? Oh, come on.
surgery is very expensive today.
Jet! Jet? Come on, shoot him.
Need more bandwidth? Switch to NKTelco and run all your devices.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us! Wright State University Lake Campus and Huntington University in a college basketball battle here at the Auglaize Mercer Y in Salina. Huntington up by 13 points at 47-34. Lakers, they made a couple of nice runs at the Foresters, but weren't able to prevail. And those first half numbers, Dave Kanapke.
Thanks, Dave. As we look at the team numbers between the two, you'll see the overall shooting's not too much different. 16 to 30 for Forest, 16 to 38 the Lakers. Big difference on the threes. The Lakers really struggled, 2 of 11. Free throws, Foresters got to the line much more, 6 of 10 compared to 0-1. Rebound and control by the Foresters. Turnovers, Lakers have caused more turnovers than they've committed, so that's always a good sign. That's been trouble for them so far this year. So some of the leading scorers for the Lakers, Jordan Gorman with 9 points, also Quincy Green with 7 off the bench, Ryan Huff, Cassano, all with 4 points. And for the Foresters, their big guy, Tyler Arn's been eating it up. 20 points already. He had 17 of those very early in the game. And the next leading scorer would be Connor Platt with 7, Mike Bush with 6 for the Foresters. So Lakers find themselves down by 13. See if they can regroup here in the second half as Foresters have the ball first.
Mike Bush will handle it for Huntington. He'll go to the left side and back over to Yoder. Short jump shot on the baseline. It's good as number 11, Devon Murder with the bucket. As the Lakers now trail by 15. I think that might be the largest deficit of the night for Wright State. Trying to get some offense going here in the early going as Huff puts up a 3, shot no good, and Platt will come down with the rebound. Bush, a fine senior guard for the Foresters, pushes it up court as they settle into their offense. Lakers get the steal. This is Green. He's going to do a pull-up jumper, and he'll connect. So Green gets the steal as Wright State will try to apply the pressure here as they find themselves down by 13. Let's see how Huntington responds. There's the steal. That's Gorman. Pass over to the right side, and that's good. I believe that was Huff. Jalen Huff with a bucket, and it's now an 11 points as the pressure bothers Huntington the first 2 possessions here in the second half of play. On the Grand Lakes Skate USA scoreboard, it's 49-38. There's the long-range jumper by Mason Cornerstone, and it's good. As we'll take the timeout, and we'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by NKT TV, Hot Brass Personal Defense in Salina, Varsity Lanes in St. Mary's, Stolly Insurance in Salina. I'll bring you tonight's game between Wright State University Lake Campus and Huntington. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of men's college basketball on Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503 Wednesday, November the 15th at 6 p.m. and Thursday, November 16th at 8 p.m. You can also watch the games on demand at nktelco.net. Lakers will have the basketball after the timeout.
Yeah, Huntington called the timeout there. I think they wanted to set up their press breaker. They had a lot of trouble with that. That's been a good Defense has been good for Wright State. They need to be a little bit more patient on the offensive side. They'll be turn it over there with a traveling call.
Huff with the extra step, and that's a turnover, and the Lakers down by 14 with 18 minutes plus to go. Up court, off the glass shot, no good by Cornerstone. A rebound by Arns, and the shot won't fall. Passano with the rebound, and Gorman will push it up across the timeline. He'll move down the lane. Nice move, but it's tipped away. Cornerstone with the basketball. They get it inside. Bush does, and will go off of Arns, and
another good defensive possession there. The intensity on defense has been very good for the Lakers. It's really caused this veteran squad for the Foresters to commit turnovers. They're already up to 12 turnovers here early in the second.
Let's see if the Lakers can capitalize on offense. Green with a short turnaround shot. He gets the roll, and Quincy Green with the basket.
Green now in double figures with 11.
Got a backcourt foul that's going to go against Green as they try to apply pressure on Bush, and Huntington will inbound it. Bush will handle the basketball off the pick by Cornerstone. Back out to Cornerstone. He'll take the shot and he'll hit it. Mason Cornerstone. 7.2 points per game, hits the three, and it's 15 points, which matches the largest lead of the night for Huntington. And number 23 retaliates. That's Ozine with the basket. And it's 55-43. Bush, he'll go to the right side. He'll move to the baseline, back out. Cornerstone open with another look, and it's Mason Cornerstone's time.
Cornerstone with 11 points here early in the second half.
Seems like he just hit them. There's two in a row. It's 6 of the 11.
Yeah, he hit three. Hit a two-pointer to start with. They had the first basket of the half and then 3 straight threes. Stretches lead for Huntington to 15 points, 58-43 with 16:24 to go here in the second half.
And of course, when you got a guard like Bush, they make sure Cornerstone has that ball and gets a great look. And man, 11 points already. Let's see what the Lakers can do. Green down the line, pushes it back out in the lane. Shot off the glass, no good. It's going to come down to Platt on the break. Huntington, they'll pull it up. There's Arns. Nice move inside off the glass.
Nice job getting the foul by Passano, or Passano, I should say.
Number 11, that's Nick Passano.
About the only time they've been able to stop Arns tonight.
Green will inbound it. Gorman will bring it up. Gorman handling the basketball. He's out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Arnelson Snyder High School. Down the lane, shot off the glass, no good, and the rebound to Arns back up court. Huntington into their offense. Arns will handle it. He's number 44. Bush back over to the far side. There's Platt. Connor Platt with a bucket. And it's 61-43. Lead is at 18 points, the largest of the night for Huntington. Green on the right side. Tries to move down the lane, pull up jump shot, no good. And there's going to be a foul there. Let's see, it may go against the Lakers and possibly Millhouse. Zacharias Millhouse with the foul. That's his second. Huntington up court. Arns with it. In the corner. This time Cornerstone shot no good, and rebound comes down to Huff. They'll work the perimeter. Green loses the basketball. Bush picks it up, pushes it out.
Nice play there by Bush as he stole it, was on the floor and get a great outlet pass to Coverstone, and he gets shoots the high percentage shot.
He got the high percentage shot, is right. Lead is now 20 points. Lakers need some scoring. Pass inside, and it's good. That's number 21 for the Lakers, Millhouse. Got a whistle and a stop in the action as a host of substitutes come in.
You have number 30, Painter. You have also number 2, Jake Ryan, and also number 12, Isaac Clay, in for the Lakers.
Huntington will inbound it. 18-point advantage for the Foresters, who are 2-3 overall, averaging 82.4 points per game. There's a turnover. Clay gets it up court and in for the layup. That's Millhouse with the layup, and Huntington has a little bit of problems with the pressure, if you can maintain the pressure, that is, of course. 63-47. Bush back over to Platt. Long range shot, no good. A rebound comes down to Arns. He'll get it back out to Bush. He thought about it. He'll go down the lane. He attracts the crowd back out to Arns for three, or around and out. Up court quickly come the Lakers. Across the timeline as they settle into their offense. Jake Ryan, number 2, handling the basketball. Ryan back into the lineup. Long range jumper, no good, and the rebound will come down to Arns, who has great position inside. And Baker will slowly bring the basketball across the timeline. Arns trying to set the pick for Bush. He'll find Cornerstone, and Cornerstone will draw the foul.
This is where Huntington's had the advantage over Wright State, is that on the half-court offense, Wright State's not being patient enough, and Huntington runs a nice offense. Of course, when you have a senior guard like Mike Bush, sees the floor, gets it to the open guy, really helps. As Cornerstone shooting 2.
Cornerstone, a 6'6" junior out of Columbia City, Indiana. There you see the foul, and Cornerstone goes to the line, and here's his second free throw.
He's got 16 points in the night, 14 of them in the second half alone.
His previous high was 11 points earlier in the year, so he's having a season high here tonight.
Millhouse on the basket.
Convert. Millhouse gets the bucket. The deficit is 15. Cornerstone shot no good, gets his own rebound, and Bush will have it. Shot around and out. Rebound comes down to Millhouse. Millhouse with the basketball, drives the lane, puts the left-handed shot up. It's going to be a little bit short. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be off of Huntington. As Cornerstone will go out.
The Laker basket underneath their own basket. Gorman will inbound it. A lot of times Huntington's has dropped to a zone off the inbounds. Looks like they might be doing the same here.
Clay will get the inbounds pass from Gorman, who'll take the return feed. It's shot's no good, and Bush gets the rebound. He'll try and split the defense. He'll pull it up, and here comes Arns with the big left-handed shot, no good. Own rebound, back up, and he'll draw the foul. And that'll send Tyler Arns, a native of Sweetster, Indiana, and Muncie Central High School.
This is the first one. Muncie Central, pretty strong program in Indiana. Arns has had 20 in the first half, has yet to score here in the first almost 8 minutes of the second half.
His average 21.4, so if he can hit a free throw here, he'll have his average. And he does. As he started out tonight, it looked like he was on his way to about a 40-point night. Clay across the timeline against Bush. Painter up high. Down the lane, shot no good, tip no good. All sorts of action as Painter comes up with a nice dish, and Arns will tip it out of bounds, but it's going to go off of the Lakers, so the Lakers deficit stays at 16 points.
Staying in full court press, they've been able to get some turnovers.
Bush will handle it as he breaks the pressure and right back at it, and he hits.
Boy, he's a nice guard.
Mike Bush, 18 points a game, 10 assists per game, gets the bucket. That lead jumps back up to 18 points. Lakers with it, down the lane, short jumper, no good as Ryan shot a little bit short. Huntington quickly up court. Arns will go in for the layup. And our lead now is 20 points with 11 minutes to go on the Grand Lakes Skate USA scoreboard. 69-49. Clay with a basketball, back out to Painter. Three-pointer no good. Bush will have the rebound. Bush will try to work off the pick by Arns. Open court, back out to Arns. He feeds it to the left side as Huntington moves the basketball. Number 1, Zach Owens back into the lineup for Huntington as Bush dishes it off to Cornerstone. Shot clock, and good defense that time by the Lakers as number 23 re-enters the game. That's Tyrone Azine, 6'5" freshman.
Coach Sutherland said the last couple games he wasn't happy with the defense, gave up too many easy baskets. By and large, the defense has been okay. Offensively, I know they're down by 20. Need to be a little bit more patient on offense. And trying to work on that here this possession.
With the basketball is Clay. He's on the outside as they run the pick and roll. Clay will try to take it inside, and he'll draw the foul as
almost willed that one in as it hung on the rim and it finally rolled in.
Isaac Clay will go to the free throw line. 5'9" freshman out of Newport News, Virginia. We got a timeout, and we'll take a break as well. Our score, Wright State finds themselves trailing our score. Huntington 69, Wright State University Lake Campus 51. We'll return right after this.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
Back here at the All-Glaze Mercer Family Wise, and timeout on the court as Huntington jumps. They've got a lead of 18. They headed up to 20. And, you know, the patience that Huntington uses in their half-court offense is really the difference here as we move deeper into this second half of play.
Yeah, Huntington really runs a nice offense. They have nice spacing. They really work together. Of course, the advantage they have are their 4-year school. They have a lot of juniors and seniors that have worked a long time together. That's a big advantage where Lakers they have 12 freshmen, only one player back from last year, and they're fighting. They're working hard at it. Defensively, they've made some strides. And offensively, they need to keep it going.
Clay's free throw no good, but he gets his own rebound, and he'll put up the shot, and it's good. And Isaac Clay connects on a three there, so pulls it to within 15. And as we said, Clay out of Newport News, Virginia, with the three.
Yeah, not a lot of local players on this Lake team.
Junior Scott, number 14, in the lineup for Huntington, getting some playing time. It's a turnover, and let's see. The Lakers turn it right back over.
You know, we talked about how the veteran team of Huntington, how they do a nice half-court offense, but the Lakers have been able to rattle, and they've caused 14 turnovers, and you wouldn't expect that, but defense has been relentless. Coach Sutherland playing a lot of players to keep up the intensity.
Yeah, one thing that they've been able to do is put a little pressure on it, as Zach Owens with the bucket as he drives in for the basket. Isaac Clay with it, number 12. Let's see what he can do.
Call an illegal pick up top on Mallory.
Perk Mallory with the call and the foul. That'll be that's his third already.
You know, anytime you're doing that high screen, the thing about it is you're wide open to the referee. They can see exactly what you're doing. If they don't like it, not much you can do there. You're not going to hide underneath like you might sometime and get away with some fouls.
Huntington into that half-court offense as they take it to the hoop. Cornerstone shot no good. Lockwood now into the game. Up court quickly come the Lakers. Clay will take it to the hoop and get the bucket. Isaac Clay, a 5'9" point guard, will get the bucket, and that pulls the Lakers back to within 15, and that'll put Clay at the line.
Clay giving him a little bit of boost. He's got 7 points in a matter of about 3 minutes, I believe. Trying for 8 here for the 5'9" freshman.
Let's see if Isaac can connect and make it a three-point play. Shot's a little bit hard, and boy, they crashed the board as Trevor Lockwood gets the rebound. Scott will bring it up court. Lakers would like to double team, but they push it up court and they throw it away, and that is a Huntington turnover.
Coach Ty Platt for Huntington's can't be too happy with how his team has not handled the pressure at all against a very young team. Give the Lakers credit as they are not going down without a fight. They got it within 15. Could have easily packed the bags and played it out, but they're working hard.
Down the lane, and the off-balance shot by Clay will go, and Clay's on a run himself. Owens gets it up court. Handling the basketball. Over to the right side is Platt. He'll go in against the tall timber, and he's going to draw a foul.
Dave, you talked about Clay being on a run. Seems like we've had 3 different players on a run. We had Arns had 20 in the first half. Then Wright, early second half, Cornerstone for Huntington had 14. And now we have Clay with 9. It seems like each one of those 3 players were scoring about all their team's points.
Platt hits the free throw, pushes the lead to 14 as Bush will come back in and Scott will go out.
Platt now with 11 points. That's the third Forrester in double figures to join Cornerstone and Arns.
Second free throw also good. 15-point difference, 8 minutes to go in this one. Clay goes to the left side. Shot no good, and rebound comes down to Lockwood. Bush will bring it across the timeline. Clay is on him. Bush to the left side off a Lockwood screen.
I don't think they like that Lockwood screen.
They did not like that Lockwood screen at all. I'm not sure why, but.
I'm not sure I always understand what's the illegal screen call, but the referees and the guys in stripes know a lot more about it than what I do.
And we can tell you they did not like that one by Lockwood. So let's see if Wright State can take advantage of the turnover. 73-58. 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this one. Clay, who's had the hot hand, he's over on the right side. He's going to go for three. It's a little bit short. Rebound comes down to Passano. He'll bring it back out, and the Lakers will set their offense up again. Clay, long-range shot. I believe that was Huff. And now Huntington. Bush. Back over to Cornerstone. Cornerstone looks for the open man. It's Zach Owens. Owens trying to go penetrate the lane, but the Lakers cut him off, and that's Huff with the defense. Not the best shot in the world, and it's a little bit short. As Millhouse will come back in. Zacharias Millhouse, number 21, into the lineup for the Lakers.
Lakers down by 15, 6:42 to go in the ball game here on the Grand Lake Skate USA scoreboard.
Saying the Lakers need some points to put on that Grand Lake Skate USA scoreboard. There's the long shot by Green. No good, and the rebound comes down to Arns. He'll move it up court. Outlet pass, and Bush will have it, or rather Owens will have it. Thought about going inside, but he'll pull it back out. Shot clock at 15. Huntington being patient. They look for Platt on the baseline, but it's going to go out of bounds, and that's a turnover. Nice idea, but not able to execute.
That's one of those, if you're the coach, you'll live with that. It was a great, nice backdoor cut. Nice pass, it just slipped off his hands.
Clay will handle the basketball. He's to the right side, thinks about going down the middle. He'll pull up and shoot it. Isaac Clay with the basket. 13-point difference, 5:51 to go. And say the Lakers will take a timeout to set their defense up with 5:51 to go. We'll remind you that tonight's game being brought to you by NKT TV, Hot Brass Personal Defense in Salina, Varsity Bowling Lanes in St. Mary's, Styling Insurance in Salina, all bringing you tonight's game between Huntington University and Wright State University Lake Campus. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of men's college basketball on Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Wednesday, November 15th at 6 p.m. and Thursday, November 16th at 8 p.m. You can also watch the games on demand at nktelco.net.
Dave, the leading scorers so far, Isaac Clay with 11 points, all in the second half. Also Quincy Green with 11 points, Gorman with 9. Leading scorer for the Foresters, Arns with 23. Also Cornerstone with 16.
Lakers try to get the trap, but Huntington will settle back into their offense as Bush will have it, and he's on the baseline. He'll kick it back out to Platt, and Connor Platt hits it. 6'2" sophomore, averaging 9.8 points per game. Hits the three-pointer, and it's a 16-point Forester lead. Jump shot's a little bit short. Rebound, no good. Arns will come down with it. He dumps it off to Owens. Owens will bring it up court quickly with the feed as Mason Cornerstone goes in for the shot, and he'll draw the foul. Now for the Lakers, as we approach 5 minutes to go in this one, and with a 16-point difference, the clock also becomes the enemy.
Yes, Dave, they had it. It was 20 for a while there, and they got it down all the way to 13. Felt like they could get a run to get going, but now the lead back to 16 is Cornerstone. And we talked about his hot second half, with 14 so far in the second half, 16 in the game.
He'll take the free throw, and he'll convert. Cornerstone's previous high this year was 11 points against Concordia, as well as 8 rebounds against Indiana Northwest. his season high, so he's offensively having his best night of the year. 78-60. Clay working against Bush. "15-footer by Clay, no good. Irons with the rebound. All the way at court to Platt. And Platt has the easy basket, and we're now at a 20-point difference at 80-60.
Platt now with 17 points for the Foresters.
On the baseline, and they'll kick it back out. Got a whistle and a stop on the action. Ryan, number 2, back into the game, as well as Gorman, number 1, the starting guard for the Lakers. Clay also in the lineup. Down the lane, short jumper is no good. And the rebound comes out to Huntington. On the breakaway is Zach Owens. Owens with the bucket. And they've passed that 20-point margin to 22, the biggest of the night.
And they hit their season average of 82 points a game.
Clay working hard down the lane. Short jumper is good, and Isaac Clay connects.
Now with 13 points here in the second half.
Nice second half by Clay as Arns goes in for the bucket and draws the foul.
Arns did a nice job. He's a natural left-hander, and he's coming up from the right-hand side, and he kept the ball away from the defender, so he knew he was going to draw the foul.
Nick Passano with the third personal.
6'8" junior Arns with 23 points, now 24.
Looking for number 25 as Chaz Painter will come into the lineup. Looks like maybe Jalen Huff, number 5, also back into the lineup for the Lakers. Lefty shoots, he converts, and it's 84-62. 3:35 to play in this one. Green back out to Painter. Tries to make a move inside off the glass. Shot doesn't go. Gets his own rebound, puts it up and in.
I give him a star for effort on there. Kept battling there. The first two just rolled out on him, but he got it on the third time as a charm.
Lakers trying to get that double team, but Bush navigates the pressure quite well, the senior. Gets it back out to Cornerstone, who returns it to the senior guard, and Huntington will set it up. Into the lane he goes, double team, and he'll draw the foul. That'll be on Jake Ryan, I believe.
Huntington will be traveling to Grace College. They play on a weekend tournament this weekend, the Hoops for Hope tournament. And the Lakers will be at Grinnell College on Friday, and on Saturday at number 3 William Penn University. That's an NAIA number 1, Division I, and that would be William Penn. Lakers have really toughened up their schedule. That's tough for a young team to go against a tough schedule, but doesn't break you, makes you better, right?
That's the idea.
It looks like the next home game for the Lakers is not till December 1st, Southern State. We'll have the game on December 14th against Boyce College here on NKTelco Sports.
Say Painter with the short jumper, and Chaz connects. 86-66. Huntington into that half-court offense.
They can afford to be very patient here. They'll probably run the clock down, use all of this 30-second clock if they can.
Shot clock at 10 seconds. There's the jump shot, no good. Nice blocking out by the Lakers, and up court quickly they come. Gorman inside the lane against Cornerstone, who knocks it out. Or rather, Lockwood back into the game. Trevor Lockwood with the block.
That was 5'9" going against 6'8" there, and the 6'8" guy won that battle.
And the rebound to Huntington. That's Devon Murder with a rebound. And there's the feed, and Lockwood, as we said, at 6'8", rams that one home.
Guess I could dunk if I was 6'8" too. That was a
we
nice
would
play.
think about dunking at least, to put it that way.
Yeah.
Tip and a scramble for the basketball. Comes down to Owens. He'll pull it up with 25 seconds on the shot clock as we're down to 1:30 to play.
Curious to watch this Huntington team maybe keep tabs on it. They seem like a nice team, but they're only 2-3. They'll be 3-3 after this.
There's the shot by Lockwood, and it's going to go with 1:14 to go. And we've got a timeout. We'll keep it right here and remind you that tonight's game is been brought to you by NKT TV, Hot Brass Personal Defense in Salina, Varsity Lanes in St. Mary's, Stolly Insurance in Salina. I'll bring you tonight's game between Wright State University Lake Campus and Huntington University. There you see our Grand Lake Skate USA scoreboard. It's 90-66. Huntington with the big lead over the young Lakers. There's the lob inside, and a nice return there as Millhouse with the dunk. And nice play there by the Lakers to up their point total to 68. Let's take a look at it again.
Nice pass here underneath. They get it to Millhouse as he's cutting through the lane. Nice pass, and he brings it home.
Off with a great feed. Millhouse with the dunk. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to the Lakers. Millhouse. Back over to Huff. Or rather Ryan. Over to Huff. Gorman gets it to Ryan. Shot no good. Millhouse the battle for the rebound. Rebound shot no good. It's going to come down to Huntington. 25 seconds left. Shot and tip by Lockwood is good on the slam. 92-68. Huff will put it up, no good. Scrap for the rebound, and with 10 seconds left, that's going to be it. As Huntington taking their time across the timeline, and the clock will count down, and that's going to be it. Our final score, Huntington University 92, Wright State University Lake Campus 68. We'll be back right after this.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Jump, jump. What? Oh, come on.
Plastic surgery is very expensive today, Coach.
Jet! Jet? Come on, shoot him.
Need more bandwidth? Switch to NKTelco and run all your devices.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion, and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Jump! What? Oh, come on!
Plastic surgery is very expensive today, Coach.
Jet! Come on, shoot him.
Need more bandwidth? Switch to NKTelco and run all your devices.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion, and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Jump! What? Oh, come on!
Plastic surgery is very expensive today, Coach.
Jet! Come on, shoot him.
Need more bandwidth? Switch to NKTelco and run all your devices.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion, and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Huntington University, just a little bit too much for Wright State University Lake Campus to handle here this evening, as the Foresters come away with a 92-68 win on the Grand Lake Skate USA scoreboard. And Dave Knapke, the numbers will tell you a team that Huntington just simply had the edge all the way around.
Yes, they did. And they put up some pretty good numbers. We bring the, especially shooting wise, as they dominate pretty well all the team stats except for the turnovers. They shot a 34 of 60 from the field. There you go. Foresters 34 of 60. Lakers just 32 of 79. Big difference threes there. Foresters 9 of 18. They're really hot in this early second half as they hit a bunch. Lakers were 2 of 11 in each of the halves, and they rushed to some of their threes a bit. That got them into trouble. Free throws, usually the better offensive team gets to the free throw line. The Foresters did 15 of 21, just 2 of 4 for the Lakers. Rebounding, Foresters dominated that. Of course, that goes to whatever team misses more, the other team's going to get more rebounds, and that was the case there. They dominate the rebounding 37-23. The good thing the Lakers did, the pressure defense was excellent. Caused 16 turnovers, only committed 9. So that's a good thing for Coach Sutherland that he can work on. Looking at some individual scoring, the Foresters had 5 players in double figures. Arns with 25, Platt with 17, Cornerstone with 16, Yoder and Lockwood and Bush both with 10. For the Lakers, Isaac Clay with a big night, 15 points all in the second half. Quincy Green with 11 points, Millhouse with 10 points, Gorman had 9 points. So 3 players in double figures for the Lakers, 5 for the Foresters. So, you know, Dave, going in, we looked at kind of the lineups between the two and match up the stats, and the big thing that jumped out at you is just the experience. Many juniors and seniors, a lot of those players that have scored were juniors and seniors for this 4-year Huntington school, where the Lakers has almost all freshmen, and they battled. The Lakers battled, played very good pressure defense. Was able to get some transition buckets. On offense, they got a little bit, weren't patient enough, didn't work for the good shot, forced some threes or settled for some threes, and that's what gets you in a 40-minute long college, game. It's a long game. You have runs each way, and that's going to even out, and it comes down to who executes better. And Huntington is a nice team, and they're just too much for the Lakers tonight.
Huntington moves to 3-3 overall. Wright State University Lake Campus now 1-5 on the season. I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game: NKT TV, Hot Brass Personal Defense in Salina, Varsity Lanes in St. Mary's, Stolly Insurance in Salina, and our scoreboard sponsor, Grand Lake Skate USA, also in St. Mary's. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of men's college basketball on Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Wednesday, November the 15th at 6 p.m., Thursday, November the 16th at 8 p.m. You can also watch the games on demand at nktelco.net. Also like to thank our crew here tonight. In the van, Isaac Sell; on the cameras, Bryce Hamrick, Kurt Kuffner, and Daniel Allen. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me, Dave Knapke. And our final score from Wright State University, the Lake Campus, Huntington University 92, Wright State University Lake Campus 68.